So, can you actually hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm still setting stuff up. I'm not really sure if I get everything right here.
Okay.
But, because at the moment you're still bakery. So yes, you're a player of SK Gaming right now. On stream. Let's see. Well, I guess I will do it without frames, because I don't have fucking... Like, seriously, this is short notice casts are just pain in the butt. I have nothing set up, like all the scenes are just going from scratch. Trying to get my CLR browser working. But apparently that doesn't work either. At the moment my OBS is frozen, so I can just hope we still stream. This is luxury. Yay, I got the draft on. Perfect.
Nice. We did it.
Okay, I guess I just add text now for our names, and that has to do it.
Sure.
Who needs production?
Production value is overrated.
Yeah.
What is production value? Just but a buzzword.
Oh damn it! What was the font called? Oswald. There we go. Text. Give me text. We need text. Give more text. Oswald.
Oh.
I can also just hope I get your name right.
Unctuous.
Unctuous. I'm just glad that the teams are so slow, because that gives me time to fix all the stream. So, text number 2 for Mr. Unctuous. Swap.
Oh, I should have made coffee.
We're already on stream, by the way. We are entertaining the people with our
are
crazy
we?
talk.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
Hi everybody. This is how casters sound before cast. Completely tired.
I'm perfectly excited. I don't need coffee, I promise.
Not prepared at all. So, at Unctious. UNCTIOUS.
UNCTIOUS, yeah.
Cool. But wait, your Twitter is actually different, right? You have a SC at the end, so double S.
Yeah.
C.
It used to be a StarCraft caster, so that was
Okay. So
that was
giving
my
you a
thing for a while.
SSC at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Since your camera position maybe, so we get you actually in the focus of that thing. At the moment, I have your nose only.
Perfect.
No, nose upwards.
How's that better?
Okay. Yeah, and maybe to your right.
To my right.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now I have to set my camera. Okay, when I'm leaning back and I'm all relaxed and I don't know, like this. My camera is screwed anyway. Jesus. I think we got it. Yep, that's good. That has to be good. Just adding my name here in the corner as well. That's perfect. That's production value at its best, guys.
Dude, you rocked it. You rocked it.
Absolutely. So guys, let's see what we got. This is Enter the Storm qualifier number 7, Mr. Sham 2. Fool you, because he's sick 40 minutes now. Like we wish him, I don't know, nice way of recuperating. I don't know, he didn't really feel well. So yeah, he had to jump off the tournament. No other caster had time, which means I had to help out. Mr. Anxious, you were booked already before, so you were supposed to cast with Mr. Shem too, but of course that's, like, this option is way, way better because this way you get to cast with me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I think this will be good.
To be honest, I have to admit, I'm not super up to date because in Dota 2 there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, including like TI qualifiers. So, and I have been traveling. I was in Malaysia last week, and before that, yeah, and before that I was in on DreamHack. So I'm really a bit outdated. The last patch, obviously, I know Kel'Thas. I know some of the changes, like the healing ward and everything. Kel'Thas is banned. We don't have it here. We will have no Lily either, because as far as I understand it, there is a way you can spec your serpent that it makes kaboom, a lot of kaboom.
Yeah, it's her heal is out of this world. It's insane.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she's bugged right now. They are working on it. They said that it was definitely a bug. It's not intended, and that they're gonna fix it. So in the meantime, we're just not gonna have anybody play her.
Soon trademark. Implicit words. That's pretty much, I don't know, within the next 2 years. So let's see. We're actually going into this game, and I also just installed. Okay, that's the wrong overlay. That's the right overlay. Okay, Nihilum versus Playing Ducks. Actually, a German team, and of course, Nihilum is a team that is very interesting to watch because they're newly into the scene. I was waiting till they finally joined the qualifiers. I actually thought they're gonna join last week, but apparently they were playing something else. We have Tazdingo, Alex the Frog, Podboss, Vonithil, and Stalk on that team. And Rolik is... Oh, now I know why he didn't add me. He's the manager. He's not even the captain.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm a little bit unfamiliar with the kind of the EU scene more than I am familiar with the North American scene. But why don't you go ahead and start us off? Introduce our team here.
First, I have to find out how I steer on this map. Okay, so because I updated the UI, it's on the 0.11 version. That should be the newest updated version. Okay, my zoom, everything still works. Okay, how can I deselect stuff? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wait, deselect vision, wall. Okay, I cannot deselect the unit I selected. That's interesting. It doesn't work with escape, doesn't work with E. Just give me a second. Controls.
Sure. So we're gonna have it's Nihilum versus Play Ducks here. As far as team comp is concerned, who do you think kind of won this draft early on, Hefla? If you have a second, are you still working on production stuff? Yeah,
well, I'm working. I can't deselect anything, so that will kind of look stupid with the overlay all the time. But we're gonna go with this because we have perfect production and everything. So anyway, let's look into this. Just keep commenting, Anxious, till I fix all my stuff.
I'll go for it. Alright, so, actually a quick gank up here in the top lane. Oh, huge stun going down from Alex the Frog. Kerrigan coming in, actually doing a ton of damage to our red team here, who are going to have to back off, and they're going to lose this top lane. And that's a beautifully timed aggression. It means that they can rotate right back down to this top chest and guarantee themselves those 5 coins. Now in the bottom lane, our green team was actually able to also get the bottom chest as well. So it looks like they're going to have all 10 coins on the map almost immediately. They're going to be looking for a turn-in very, very soon here.
Yep, that's actually a nice start. Now I actually have time to look at the draft. We have the ETC with the Jaina, like a double tank setup because we have the Anub, but the Anub, like damage-wise, he got like really nice little perks in that patch. Oh, look at bottom. They want to go for that little ghost horse.
Yeah, Sylvanas able to get away there. Just, I mean, she was kind of privy to what was happening, so no big surprises there. I mean, the next spot we really need to worry about and look for is this turn-in. We do see Stalk over here as a Nubarak getting the turn-in almost immediately. And there's really nothing that a red team's going to be able to do about it. Not very much anyway. Anubarak, I think, is that we're actually might see a lot more Anubarak play since this last update. They made improvements to his beetles, so they're not completely useless. They're going to attack wherever you attack, and actually getting caught out, but no, he will be able to get away. And Brightwing coming in to make sure that he gets healed up pretty quickly here. But the turn-in was unable to be stopped, so our green team going to be the first turn-in here.
Okay, I think I got everything set up now, so I can actually join you on that cast. Anyway, we had the first hand in. I mean, this is 10 coins, so a pretty bad start for the Ducks here. Wait, I have to figure out. I think my overlay is still wrong. Nihilum on the blue side, Ducks on the red side, right?
Correct.
Yes, so I actually accidentally got it correct. Anyway, so let's look at this draft. I mean, on the other side we only have a 1-tank setup, but, well, with this Sarah tool, that's quite nice. They can get some ganks at the moment, going for that Jaina. The slow was there, but everything else just came too late. Uther not reaching for the stun.
Yeah, I think that was almost brutal for Tastingo, but he was able to get away there, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. Now, I think what I would be interested in seeing is kind of a... I feel like this map needs to be so rotational, just because of how many objectives are all across the map. And I'm actually a little bit surprised to see the 2 tank comp here from Nihilum. I don't really know how great it is on this map. I mean, survivability is useful because it means that you can kind of stock up on coins as you need to, and you're more likely to be able to get away. But at the same time, lacking on damage is a really hard situation to be in.
Yep. Oh, but in the mid, there's an ice go here already on that Vala. Like, the poison is still ticking, and now Jaina is doing her stuff, but it's not enough in the end. Surviving on about 5%, pulling them back also didn't work. Well, the ETC is still on it, but there's the leap forward under the tower. And actually, the ETC finds himself suddenly under the tower. He's getting shielded. Brightwing doing like a nice job there. Jaina, oh, that is beautiful damage. In the end, it's more or less a standoff. All of them get somehow alive out of this.
Yeah, that wasn't, I mean, it wasn't too big of a scuffle, and it wasn't really over too much of anything at all. They're just trying to kind of get an experience lead here. I mean, right now, both teams are kind of looking at a race to 10 situation. Having the lead of 10 here gives them a little bit more mobility on the map to go ahead and steal their opponent's objectives, like these pirate coins, like knights perhaps across the map. Of course, an incredibly dangerous camp to try to steal on this map. But you have that leeway if you get to 10. We do have the second chest spawning here, Hefla.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a 50-50 split, it seems. I mean, Anubarak is there, just throwing in some harass, but that's pretty much in the end. He even helps there with additional hit on the chest. So 5-5 split at the moment, and they also got 2 coins before from the side camps, which means right now we are pretty much close to... Well, it looks like... No, they have 9, so they couldn't even get a full 10 hand in. And now I'm actually interested. Do they fight over the hand in, or do they just go for any other objective? It looks like Ducks, they do the latter. Just go get some works up.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a position where I don't think they really want to engage here. They want to just make sure that they're going for the objectives instead. They want to get some pressure on these lanes because they can't really afford to miss another turn. And so they're definitely going to be looking out for that kind of stuff. They do have, what, 6, 7, 8... Oh, I'm now at 13 coins, so there is enough for a full turn-in on the red side here that they might actually go after.
Oh,
but a little engagement going out. Kerrigan staying in the dust here, able to actually hide his way and get a couple of stuns off, and moving back in again for that Uther. Uther will fall. Now a lot of damage going on to Kerrigan. Sylvanas falls as well, and that means the Blackmore needs to get out of here as quickly as possible because there is no damage left, and these are huge losses to the red team. They can't afford to lose any more coins, but Val is going to go down. Finally, that was a trade of 4 for 0. Just incredibly dominant play here from Nihilum.
Yep, this was a 4 for 0 trade, and of course 3 coins, or 4 coins even, I think, on top of it. They're not gonna hand in, even though they would have the next bombardment, because they get their level 10 now, even more so now that they get those tower top. And actually, never mind that, I didn't see the Brightwing. He actually had enough for a hand in, so we get bombardment and a push going at the moment. This is huge XP, but, well, there's a nice rotation around. Brightwing coming in, though.
Yeah, full-on engagement going down here. Cat actually had to get out. And, ooh, good mosh pit going down just in time to catch Muradin, who will fall almost immediately, and Pete's getting caught out of position as well. They were able to just kind of advance right on him. Linu is going to go down as well. Now, we have to remember that this is a best-of-1 here. This is the team that wins this game will move on into the next round. So there's a lot on the table right now. And now a 3-level lead. They're going to go straight for the boss, really capitalize on the fact that their opponents can never feel comfortable engaging on them.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, bottom, that Sylvanas gets stopped from like split pushing because the Anubarak is there. Top, it looked like a nice 4-on-3 situation, but level 8 versus level 10 against the ultimates. The mosh pit, you saw it was just used to focus the tank down. That was, I don't know, unwise choice of time, I'd say, by the Ducks. And of course with this, they pay with the fort, they pay with the boss right after. Not to mention, of course, the coins they get there and the space created for Nihilum at the moment. We are looking at almost, what, 3 levels advantage? And yeah, they're gonna paint the entire map blue, plus getting every coin they can get out of this.
Yeah, they're almost 2 full talents ahead. If they get this 13 before their opponents get 10, they're going to be an ultimate ahead and a full talent tier. So that would be absolutely brutal. So these guys are going to be trying to soak as quickly as possible. And that's why we have Sylvanas in this bottom lane right now. She's just trying to push out, get a little bit of experience along the way, and make sure that a new Brack can't push in too much here. Now, I do like that they didn't overreact too much in the top lane. They didn't send, like, all 5 of them up to defend against that boss. They knew that it can't really do that much damage. It's only, what, an 8-minute boss, 7-minute boss, and it was going up against the keep tower, so it wasn't too big of a problem there. They didn't overreact to it, which is, I think, the sign of a very, a lot of heavy consideration. We do have a VP going down and a huge chain stun as well. Uther throwing off that Divine Storm, and Brightwing maybe be able to get away here. In fact, he goes straight into stalk. Wow, Rollock actually coming in. They know that they're ahead. He's looking for some sort of mosh pit, unable to do it. Just stunned and silenced every step of the way. Is he going to be able to get out of there? He's going to go ahead and face melt them to push them all back. And what a turn of events here for Nihilum.
Yeah, it looked good, but I mean now it's just cleaning time. They get the Vala as well, more than, well, he mounted up, but the problem is, Brightwing, that was pretty close. He was almost there for a Hex. Either way, this is really bad news. They lost 10 coins there on the Zeratul, and looked at Morden, it's not even safe. So far I really thought he was safe. There's a nice leap around, but then, oh my god, he knew that this is gonna happen. So there's the follow-up stun, there's the slow. Well, the stun is even missed on that Narup, and we have a kill. Well, I'm too early because Uther's coming in.
He was able to get away there, but only just.
I was accepting death there already, but no.
Level 14 to level 11, man. This is they're really running away with the game right now.
Yep, I mean the only good thing is there are some mercs top pushing those towers, at least one of them is going down, some nice XP, but the problem is on Blackheart Bay, it's a snowballing map and the snowball is already rolling for Nihilum here, which means the next chest, one is already looted, the second one is there, 14 goddamn coins on that big fat Narup King. Oh, nice focus there on the ETC, that's the start of the fight, but I don't think if they can really follow up on this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do it. And ETC's actually almost going to be able to get away, but the poison is enough to take him out. A good stun there to try to keep Kerrigan away, but she's doing so much damage. Uther getting picked out as well, and he's going to have to try to catch up with Vala if he wants to get any heals off. Unable to do it, though, and that's going to be almost a full wipe. Zeratul just sitting in the middle of the lane, not really helping out his team. It's very little he's going to be able to do here. I mean, they want to be able to soak, but, I mean, this level advantage can be leveraged in so many different ways that are just going to be absolutely brutal for Ducks here.
Yep, well the biggest problem was really that, I don't know, the Zeratul was not in this fight. Like the Void Sphere on like 3 targets there, then cleaning the ETC +1, that might have been an interesting fight and a nice comeback, but well this way Zeratul was not even close to this fight, therefore, well, there was not much to do. And someone just tells me the co-caster is quite thin. Okay, so I'll reduce myself a bit.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, it's the interesting thing about this map is that when you get ahead, you can really pull back and feel so comfortable doing that. You can just own the map. You don't really need to push out and get those towers. You can try to play passive and just go for the objectives on the map, which is exactly what they're doing. They're saying, all right, guys, if you guys want to try to get anything, you're going to need to engage on us. We're going to be all over the map, so we know where you are at all times. Now, the red team's going to try to find some leverage in the game by going down and putting some pressure on the bottom lane. The lane is comfortably pushed out, and they're going to grab Knights there to put on a little extra pressure as well. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, Nihilum is completely fine with it. They don't really mind that much. Honestly, if they lose that one tower, that would be the first tower that they lose, and they're going to be able to put on pressure in other places and just keep getting coins.
Oh, the next fight, probably the game-deciding one is coming in.
Yeah, it looks like ETC trying to get involved, but stunned and silenced every step of the way. A really good wailing arrow there. Ryu actually getting very low, and Murden falls as well. There's no tank here, and that means that they're going to be able to break the back line and just be in a full-on forward assault. And that means that the red team's going to try to retreat, and they're not really going to be able to do too good of a job of it. Uther and Vala, the only 2 that are left, and Uther's just running. He's saying, you're on your own, Peach.
Yep.
That's going to be it. He's just moving on out. All right,
I mean, this says everything about the game when a Vala is just getting pursued by a Brightwing. Anyway, Nihilum, they don't want to have a long game. They just want to finish it in a fast fashion here, and this is core directly. Vala, Uther. The only good thing is low respawn time on the one side, but well, let's see. There's a nice ETC, but instantly interrupted, so that ultimate is not coming through. Zeratul trying to finish him off, but that also didn't work out. They still work on the core. That's 20, that's 10, and that's 0. That's pretty much the end of the game. Well, 3.5 levels advantage, a nice start into the game. The snowball just started to roll, no way for the Ducks to actually come back, so they're out, and we gonna continue following Nihilum here, because it's a very interesting team.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. I mean, they were just hugely dominant in that last match, and I'm interested in seeing who they're going to be going up against next. I'm looking at the bracket. Is Nihilium listed as Nihilium, or are they listed as something else?
Well,
NLM. So they're going to be going up against ZA.
Sa?
ZA. Decima Esports.
Okay, well, let me just click on the bracket in a second. And we are looking at... Yeah, XA. XA is a team that actually got... Well, they got the best outcome for round number 1 because they didn't have no enemy, which means they go directly in round number 2. That means, guys, we will only be AFK for, what, about 5 minutes or so, and then the next game should be popping up, including the draft, so we can actually talk a bit about the drafting and the pick strategies and everything like that. So, thanks. It was a bumpy start, Mr. Anxious, but yeah,
right, man.
We got through it. You helped me a lot there. I think I fixed almost everything on this short notice. So, guys, be right back. 5 minutes. Next game is XA versus Nihilum.
Stick around.